Here we have the 2020 GMC Yukon XL. This is an SLE trim level, optional 22-inch wheels. Comes with a 5.3-liter V8 engine, made it to the 6-speed automatic transmission. And this one comes in quicksilver metallic on jet black cloth seats. You've got front and rear parking sensors. There, your fog lights down there, and then you've got your LED running lights. Got a close-up of the wheels here. Brushed aluminum. There are your assist steps. Got a power driver seat with lumbar support. Got power door locks, power windows, power mirrors. There's your Bose sound system. Headlight controls, four-wheel drive controls. And then this Yukon XL comes with a max trailering package, so you've got that rear axle differential, and then you've also got the trailer brake controller here. And then you can control traction control, adjustable pedals, and your parking sensors right above that. And this SLE comes with the second row and third row bench seating. So you've got seating for up to 8 passengers. And then to get back there, you just fold up on that and then step on back. And if you need to, you can pull up on the strap here and then fold the seat all the way up. Got a power lift gate. And then you've got ample room with this being an XL as it is, but if you need more, go ahead and pull up on here. Seat folds flat. And then you can fold the other seat that way too. And then if you ever want to get it back up, just pull up on it. And there you go. And there is your passenger seat. That's also powered with power lumbar support. Then we're gonna take a look at the second row seating room. Pretty good space. In the middle seat, it's not as comfortable because you can't put your feet under the seat, but you still got ample room if you need to put somebody here. Then you've got rear AC along with your 3-prong plug-in. There's a center view there. You've also got your windows, cup holder, then an extra pocket, and the same with the other door as well. Let's take a look at what we have under the hood. And this is the 5.3-liter V8. And your hood is held up with the hydraulics, so you don't have to put anything up. There's a quick view of that. Got your fuses over here. It's your steering wheel. You've got AM, FM, XM radio along with Bluetooth audio. You've got Apple CarPlay and Android Auto as well. And to get that activated, you'd go down here and just plug in your cables. And there's your backup camera. You've got dual zone climate control. You've got rear climate controls at the front as well. And then you can lock it so that your kids can't control it from the back. Got cup holders. Pretty good storage in the center console. There's your view of the back. And then you can also control your hatch from the front here, open and close. Then you've got a universal home remote. And there's your glove box with all of your owner's manuals and such. Got cruise control, steering wheel audio control. There's your shifter, you can shift up and down. And then you've also got your tow haul mode. Push the button on the side. There's your gauge cluster. And you can't really see, but the key fob, this one doesn't have the passive keyless entry or push button start, so you can remote start it, but you have to stick the key in there to actually start driving. And next we're gonna take this Yukon XL SLE out on the road for a quick test drive. Pedal feels really good going around this parking lot. I'm not having to lurk with too much or too little throttle. And even after just starting the Yukon up, it's still pretty quiet when I come to a stop. Makes it nice and comfortable. And with this being a heavier vehicle, the 5.3 does do a good job at just getting it out of the parking lot and accelerating without revving too high. And so far, braking feels really good. Now these 22s ride a bit rough, but for the most part, it's nothing that is going to be particularly bothersome. As it goes over bumps, it's still smooth. It's just rocky as you're on a flat surface, but just a little bit. But for the look you get, especially on an XL SLE, I'd go for the 22s, but a lot of people would rather not suffer that ride quality and just go with 20s or even 18s. Very good throttle response. As I put the pedal down, it did a pretty good job at just finding that gear and then off to the races. with these 20s on, going down the interstate at 76, I'm averaging 20 to 21 miles a gallon. We're in cylinder deactivation mode right now as I'm coasting. And engine noise is pretty reduced, so as I come here to a stop, I think I'm hearing the truck exhaust in front of me. I don't even think I can hear the engine now after it's kind of warmed up. Very quiet in here. If I listen really hard, I can hear a slight purr, but other than that, it's almost silent. And I'm gonna put it in the flop shift mode and just see kind of how that works as we come out of this corner. Shift down. It took a second to find the gear, but for the most part, once it did find it, the pickup was pretty good. And what I like about these 5.3 liters is when it accelerates, even when you almost put the pedal to the floor, it's comfortable. It kind of finds that gear and then it just goes through the rev range without a lot of shifting. And that's kind of what you get out of these 6-speeds, and that's why they're so good in these bigger vehicles. And I've done a Suburban and a Tahoe with 22s on it. The ride coming down back roads is plush. It's just when you're riding on a smooth surface, it's a lot rougher than with 18s on it because the tires are thinner and the wheels are bigger. And even with these cloth seats, the seating position is very comfortable because you still got, I think it's an 8 or a 10-way power seat with the power lumbar support. So you can get the seat the way you need it to be. And for the most part, driving it is very, very easy to do, which is going to be good for those people who are upgrading from a minivan or need a bigger vehicle and are used to driving a small SUV or even a car. You don't feel like you're driving a huge SUV or a pickup truck or something. And we're gonna go back in the parking lot here and then gonna see how easy it is to back it in. And I'm just using the backup camera here. And there you have it. That's my review of the 2020 GMC Yukon XL SLE.